Experiment number 12 is called rough handling. Okay, so shade is in good order inside box and secured in there. Box has had a little bit of wear and tear already. Forklift has crushed it. It's been knocked about a bit. It's been dropped from different heights. It's had heavy weights put on top. It's had a number of different things that have happened to the box already. So its structural integrity may have been compromised compared to a new one to some degree. But we'll keep using the same box just to illustrate how this works. Okay, so rough handling, this is to simulate what would happen in the event that someone was to drop the box while walking and then kick it and then throw it around a bit and see what happens to the shade inside. So secured one layer in there. Okay, next one. So firstly, shade's in a box and it's accidentally kicked in the side impact here. It's picked up, accidentally dropped on a corner. It's picked up and thrown in the air again. Someone decides to sit on it and have their lunch. Damage in here, and then someone decides to chuck something on top because it's a great place to store some stuff while they're waiting for the shades to be put up into the air. Okay, let's have a look at what happened after the experiment. Just give it a bit of a toss just to make sure. Okay. We open up the box and to my surprise that the fitting has no damage whatsoever. I'll just pull it out just to guarantee and show everyone it's not the case. No damage to the surface, no damage to the inside of the box. Whoops, sorry, just dropped it. Standard material as we use always. No damage. Oops, dropped it again. Still no damage to the surface of the material or the shade. New shade has been rough handled already. No signs of damage whatsoever on the surface of the shade. What we're about to do is hopefully what no one ever does on site, and that is to stack things on top of the shade. One of our favourites is to get multiple shades and different sizes, and people stack one on top of the other on site like this until there's so much weight and they put something else on it that it can collapse and buckle, as you'll see is occurring here when I put a little bit of pressure onto the shade itself. You can see how it buckles and bows around the edges and the perimeter of it. So what we're going to do is we've got a new shade. It's been through a bit of rough treatment already, but what we're going to do is stack different weights at approximately just over 1 kilo each on top of the shade. So 1 kilo going on top, it supports it quite comfortably. So that's equivalent to the light disc. 2 kilos going on top. There doesn't seem to be any visual damage around the outside of the surface at this stage. Okay. Lining up for a 3 kilo disc, still holding itself quite well. This will vary, of course, on different size shades and different diameter wires. 4 kilos so far, going up to 5 kilo disc, You can see some indentations down on the bottom of the shade already starting to occur. 6 kilo disc, indentation gets bigger. This is 6 kilos of weight, which is highly unlikely to be stacked on a shade unless someone on site intentionally puts a weight on top of the surface. Okay, and it's outside of its box. So that's up to 7 kilos, 8 kilos, it's collapsed. So that's how much weight and pressure would have to be put onto, exerted onto a shade before it has a total catastrophic failure.